What is going on, everybody? That's right, it is the one and only. Let's quickly get a tweet out about this real quick. There we go. So, it is the one and only Q here from Retro Q Gaming, of course. And, well, I finally got myself a PC Engine Core Graphx Mini. Yikes, what a name, right? But there's many things to experience on here. Now, I've already set it up in the sense that I went into the options, I picked what I felt was appropriate and all to do. But this is a bit special because we're going to get into the game now in about 30 seconds, of course. We're going to do a medley of most of the games on here, as many as we can. We might only get brief choices in and brief tests, but this is very important because I've basically never played a TurboGrafx 16 or a PC Engine. The only exception I can think of is Rondo of Blood and Splatterhouse on the Wii Virtual Console. But anyway, without further ado, and without beating around the bush, we jump straight into it. We go game by game. I don't know what many of these are, what pretty much any of these are. So, speed select, we'll go fast. Lunar Eclipse, or Demons Undulate. We'll go with Lunar Eclipse. Oh! This is a pinball game. That's not what I was expecting. That's right, I'm 720p 60. You know what that means? We're balling so hard the Switch doesn't even know what's up. Oh, my buttons are not working. Well, you have to remember it is a mini console, so 720p 60. It's not like we're streaming Half-Life Alyx here. Although maybe we should be. Okay, I don't think this game is going to last very long because, well, it's a pinball game. Basically, as soon as we lose everything once, we'll switch on up to the next one. Because there's like 50 or, I think it's 54, maybe 58 games in this. And I've only played Splatterhouse ever. So there's a lot to do. I don't typically mind pinball games. I won't say I can't stomach them for too long because that sounds really bad. But it's more so, I get a limited appeal from them. I much prefer real pinball. You want more pixels? Well, if you want more pixels in your pixels, allow me to recommend the Nintendo Switch and Xenoblade Chronicles to you. So you can play it, you can play it in standard definition. And as the Switch fanboys have informed me, because of scaling and pixel, what's the word we're looking for? Pixel multipliers and factors. Well, apparently 720p on a 4K monitor looks exactly the same as a native 4K image. But okay, you know what? This one has outlived its welcome for the test, for the lulz. Right, blazing lasers. This looks like it's going to be an R-Type clone. But then again, I wasn't expecting the previous game to be a pinball game. So what do I know? Oh, I'm right though. I think I just wasted like a bomb or something. I was never a massive fan of shmups. I mean, I played them now and again. Well, I did a lot back in the day, but this one is pretty all over the place, though, I will say that. I'm not hating it though. I will admit that. Looks like Sonic Spinball, which means you play for 5 minutes and remember why you don't play pinball. But you hit the nail on the head right there. That is exactly it. I much prefer real pinball than anything. I will say I'm not even a huge fan of real pinball. I would just much rather play real pinball than the pinball game. As for the TurboGrafx 16, you're safe in assuming that 90% of games are shooters and fighters. Oh, that's kind of disheartening. Okay, so clearly all the numbers are the different weapons. The purple ones we're getting are different variants, I think. This looks like a good weapon though. What was that? Audio, please? I like audio in my games. Got another. Oh, that's my bomb. Let's see if I can drop a bomb. Yeah. 3D Space Cadet. Wait a minute. 3D Space Cadet. Isn't that the Windows one? I'm on to you because you're pretty much right. What are some of these weapons even? I mean, this thing is just going to annihilate half the screen. Okay. Well, this looks like it's going to be the first boss. So after we do the first level... Oh, it's a fake bullet hell. Was that... That was really it? Well, okay. Game. I've had enough of your shenanigans. 2 down, 50 something to go. Dungeon Explorer. This sounds like it's gonna be a pseudo RPG, so probably won't last us very long. Whoa, look at that sweet perspective shift. Okay, this feels like it's gonna be an RPG. Push run. Which is run. Okay, run is start. Okay. I'm just gonna... Okay. I'm gonna skip this game because we have a lot to get through, and that looks like it's gonna be an RPG, so we're not gonna get anywhere. Moto Rotor. This is gonna be a racing game, which I am not good at. Look at them big sprites, baby. That's the power of... Is it an 8-bit CPU and a 16-bit GPU? Or the other way around? Oh, hello, Sailor Blondie. That's going normal. No, you know what? You know what? Oh, I was going to go back and pick the trap. Let's go. We are entry. Can I just leave it at that? Half-Life 2 technically is the best racing game. I mean, that's that sweet Dune buggy. Okay, we're going all Q here. All Q all the time. Heat number 1. This is not what I was expecting at all when I thought it was a racing game. Okay, I'm not actually doing anything here. I can slow it down and speed it up. Okay, I'm getting a bit worried there. Here we go. Come on, micro machines. What do I do? Oh my god, what is accelerate? I mean... I can't accelerate. I don't know these buttons. Game, please. Yeah, this is a yikes for me, dog. Let's pretend that one never happened. Oh yes, just what I was waiting for. Power golf. I'm more of a Lee Carvello's putting challenge guy myself, but... You selected driver. Stroke play, my favorite play. Input put a name. There you go. I can do this. Oh, do I not get that sweet animation from when the other guy was standing there? What is this even? Did I just hit the ball 0 yards? I have no idea what's going on right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm... This is a very accurate representation of how I golf in real life, were I ever to play. I mean, I'm trying everything. I press, release. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have to code where the ball goes at this point. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're figuring it out slightly. I mean, it's very deceptive given the fact that they have these giant red markers that it looks like you're trying to hit. Whiff. I guess it's very fitting that my balls are always ending up in a bush. Let's pretend I am not the white tiger was. But R-Type, here we go. R-Type is a classic. It's going to be very, very hard for them to fuck up R-Type. Right as I say that, they'll probably fuck up R-Type. This isn't an R-Type clone, you liar. This is R-Type. Shenanigans. Though, I do have to mash. Oh wait, wasn't one of the features of this yes, one of the features of this controller is it has a turbo button. I can hold it. Now it's easier. R-Type is one of the few. I guess it's usually the one everyone recognizes as the quintessential. Oh no, I almost said penultimate, but that's a different word, or has a different meaning. But yeah, this is the one that everyone knows as the quintessential shmup, and it's kind of the most enjoyable, really. It's not my favorite one. Then again, maybe I'm speaking out of nostalgia here, but Blood Money on the Commodore Amiga and the Commodore 64, that was my jam back in the day. But at least with R-Type, I find it very easy to just sit down and play. A lot of the other ones, I can't really just sit down and enjoy randomly. But R-Type I can. Although I guess, since it's on the TurboGrafx, it does have the noticeable Nintendo Switch graphics compared to most other versions. But fun enough overall. I'm definitely not going to complain. Oh yeah, I got my balls with me now. I got my real power, just like in real life. Oh, wasted on the first boss. Womp womp. Victory run. Hopefully, I got To quote my boy Duke, I've got balls of steel. Or when you mess it up completely, I've got balls of fail. Because my name is Q Star Star. Okay, we're gonna go with 2 tires, 2 gears, 2 engines, 2 suspensions, and 2 brakes. Oh, I can select many support parts. Well, it's probably best I take 4 wheels. Here we go. This looks like it's gonna be an Outrun clone. This turning though. Oh, okay, you have to change gear. I didn't mean to pick manual. Here we go. Now we're balling. Avoid the biker. That's me in real life. Oh. You can tell I can't drive a car. That's because I'm a motorcyclist. Much cooler, obviously. Is this just like a touring game? Is there a point to this? Or am I just... Is this gonna be like Desert Bus? Well, now it's desert. Get me the fuck out of here. And Chu Man Fu instead of Fu Manchu. I see what they did there. I guess this way Nicolas Cage can't suit him. Prepare for battle. Use... Okay. We've got 50-something games to worry about. Oh! I think I'm wrecking myself here. I have absolutely no idea what's going on right now. Success. We have murder. Oh no, it's like Pac-Man, they respawn. Can I... No, I can't pull it. So far, I find the TurboGrafx library questionable. Just like this game, I find out of here. I mean, clearly it probably involves putting the appropriate colored ball on the appropriate colored panel, but ain't nobody got time for that. JJ and Jeff. I am not going to be the ginger, even if he did have sweet sunglasses. JJ and Jeff Detective Agency. Why do these guys have big ass heads? Is that my other dude? Come back, I want to kick them. Oh, it's like public vandalism simulator. This is amazing. Expecting that to be an enemy. Did I just die by running into a rock? Oh, you can... Okay, you can hold kick. Wow. You... It shit on me. Well, that's a stack of shit there, but... Okay. So far, I pity anyone who grew up I mean, you had the kids with the NES, you had the kids with the Master System, you had the kids with a SNES, you had the kids with a Mega Drive. I pity the kids who grew up with a TurboGrafx so far. Or a PC Engine, wherever you live. Okay, this one looks a bit more promising. I spoke too soon, didn't I? I mean, don't get me wrong. I like strategy games. However, okay, so it's basically like TurboGrafx Wars. Okay, this is the kind of game I can actually get into if I was sitting here and had the time to play with myself. Don't have time to play with myself. But right now, for a stream, not so much. But that is definitely the kind of game I could get into. That reminds me of Advance Wars, Fire Emblem to a degree, stuff like that. Definitely something I could get into. I would need to learn it a bit, but... Oh, this might be another RPG. Just waiting for the trailer music to start. I can't skip this. Believe me, I've been trying. Oh no, it's a Zelda clone. Not that it's bad that it's a Zelda clone, but it means I'm gonna have to skip it because it's an RPG and we won't get a decent anything in it. I should have guessed that by the front of it, I suppose. Ninja Spirit. So this looks like it's gonna be a poor man's Ninja Gaiden. Or maybe a poor man's Shinobi. Man assaulted and accosted by Will of the Wisps. Okay, I can kind of dig this. Oh, hello, power up. Yeah, I got the superior sword stuff now. Oh, I've even got my own shadow clone. Oh, super jumps. Okay, I can actually kind of dig this game. Okay, thought I was going to die for landing in the water there. Well, you do love your Rocket Knight adventures, so... I mean, that's hardly a fair comparison. I mean, if Half-Life didn't exist, I mean, okay, obviously there would be a world not worth living in, but I know that would probably be your favorite game after. Oh, look at me now! I got all these guys. If I time it correctly, I can even keep them in the air. Slow down! I'm playing on a Switch. What is this? Where's my glorious PC Gaming Master Race version? I need this game in 120 FPS. What's our first boss? Bullet hell ninjas. We coming for you! Oh, not over. It's Gato. Shrek. Well, that's actually a good game. So far, Ninja Spirit is one that didn't suck. This looks like it's going to be another R-Type clone. First Cause. Hey, look, an R-Type clone. This one's a little bit more psychedelic, but... Oh, wow, what was I doing? Those things look suspiciously like miniature penises. Especially the way they peel back. Oh, we have bonuses. Oh, that's it. Okay, I can press the button to rotate these around me. So I can kind of use it to keep me alive. Kinda. This one isn't too bad. Uh-oh. Oh, crafty. I can shoot backwards. I can also shoot in slow motion by the looks of it. Yeah, not a terrible... Oh, I didn't think that would be so fast. Not a terrible game. Ah, Space Harrier. I didn't even realize Space Harrier was on this. And when I say on this, I meant the TurboGrafx in general. I mean, I know of Space Harrier. I played lots of it in Shenmue, lots of it on the Master System. I say lots of it, you know, I knew literally one guy with a Master System. I believe it was one guy with a Master System, 2 people with a NES back in the day. Because here in Europe, we are cultured individuals. And we use stuff along the lines of Commodores and Spectrums and whatnot, because we are cultured individuals. Oh, you know what? Where's my turbo? There we go. Sonic Retro T. Oh, you. Super Dragon Ball. Oh, Super Dragon Ball's time. Okay, well, everyone knows Space Harrier. There's no major loss there. Now, Splatterhouse. This I do know. This is the one TurboGrafx game I've played. Oh, sorry. It's one of the 2 I've played because of Rondo. Yeah, this is my kind of game. A nice gory, violent beat 'em up. This guy's puking all over the floor. Yeah, that music is coming back to me. Playing baseball bats. Oh, oh, sometimes I'm so funny I even crack myself up. I remember them porting, or I'm not even sure if it's porting because I don't know if they even were originals. Splatterhouse 2 and 3 onto the Mega Drive. That looks like he's taking a piss. But I think they were kind of toned down. Oh, shit. Can I cheese it? Looks like I can. Maybe not. Spoke too soon. Did we get it? Oh, almost. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that last one. Gotcha. Imagine that was your last bit of health and then that just jumps out and boom, cheesed. Just waiting for these guys to puke at me. I will cheese everywhere. Oh, just like that. I got a wrench. Someone threw a whole monkey in there. You know, a whole monkey? No, you mean a wrench. Yeah, someone threw a monkey's wrench in there. No, it doesn't work that way. Oh, whoa, whoa. WWE 2K20 on anything. That is a major yikes. Whichever one ran like 5-day-old ass. Well, that would be every game on a Switch, but... Oh, we got some Swamp Thing. This game even has splash animations. Check this out. Oh, that's a mine or something. Oh. I'm gonna have to be running full speed to jump over that. Of course, running full speed in a TurboGrafx game in the water with a game with no sprint and running. Oh, he's got a bigger reach than I do. It's Jason. Well, that's the whole purpose of Splatterhouse, I guess. It is kind of a rip-off of Jason. But we got plenty more games to check out. Oh, no. I'm going to have to skip this. I'm going to skip this one in advance because I know this is... I know the Eve's games are RPGs, so we don't really have the time for it. So we go straight on to BONKS Revenge. I still think it's weird that they call it Run. Expert, complete game, 4 stages, intermediate, or practice. Well, I'm of course an expert, so we will start here. So my attack is a headbutt, a diving headbutt. Isn't BONK supposed to be one of the main games of the TurboGrafx? I can swim up a waterfall. BONK is pretty hardcore. That guy looks suspiciously like... Well, I'll leave it to your imagination. Can I pick these up, whatever they are, that are falling? Yes, easy. This is the same. It's the same to me. A TurboGrafx wasn't exactly before my time. It was just not big in Europe. So, other than Splatterhouse that we were playing a moment ago, I've only played that and one other TurboGrafx game in history. So, like 50 of these games are all new to me. Well, okay, it wasn't big in the US either, that's true, but it was significantly smaller over here. It only really took off in in France here in Europe, which is strange. But yeah, the PC Engine, the Japanese version, was pretty big. You got that right. It's a giant piece of meat. Oh! What is this? Am I dead? Oh, I got my big brain. Nice one, I got the super speed. I can run off to watch some Rick and Morty. Gotta have that super high prehistoric bonk intellect. Oh yeah, that's true. It's French, so they're strange in general. I just killed the first stage boss by running into him. Go! Caverns. See you later, Bonk. Bonk doesn't seem terrible, but it's no Mario. I'll give it that. Kadash. Let's see what Kadash can do for us. The cool thing about this is, since I have the European version, it's the PC Engine Core Graphics Mini. You can switch between the Japanese release and the TurboGrafx, so you get a like 20 or something different Japanese games. Hey, it's Sailor Moon graphics. I have a sneaking suspicion that this will be an RPG style game. Oh no, I'm going to have to skip this. It's an RPG. Can it run Doom? Well, I was about to say I would hate it. I would hate to see it run Doom. But I mean, you can run Doom on literally anything. You can run Doom on stuff worse than a TurboGrafx. You could run Doom on something as bad as the Switch. And I mean OG original Doom. And yeah. Parasol Stars. Wait a minute, isn't that just Rainbow Islands? Story of Bubble Bobble 2. Yeah, this is Rainbow Islands. Yeah, this is Rainbow Islands. Oh, it's a little bit different, actually. No, this isn't the same one. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to play this now. Yeah, it's not as good as Rainbow Islands. But I see how this one does play a lot more like Bubble Bobble. It's individual level. Yeah, even the transfer between levels. Okay, must be an enemy that I can throw other enemies at. If you're not familiar with it, what's the game I'm trying to think of? Rainbow Islands is a game I absolutely love. Okay, this one's not bad either. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It's no Bubble Bobble, it's no Rainbow Islands, but I can see... I mean, it did say Bubble Bobble too. I'm a professional diet. See... Exactly, I'm just testing out the controls. I don't know what the deal is, you know? It's my first time in here. I mean, look at the name of the stream. Look at the name of the stream. It's legit. So, Air Zonk. What is Air Zonk? We got sweet mode, spicy mode, or bitter mode. Now, we all know that I am sweeter than honey dipped in sugar. And in no way at all am I bitter. But we are a spicy meme stream. So we're going spicy mode. Toxyland. It would have been better if it was Toxicland, because we went spicy. What is this, Mega Man? Oh, what the hell? I do like the way they're doing the pseudo perspective thing in the back. That's what she said. Did I just fart as a boost? Okay, so it's another shmup. And now I'm Mini Zonk. Mini Air Zonk. I mean, I'm more of a fan of Air Jordans, but... It just reminds me of that TV show from... Oh, the TV show that was in Cow and Chicken. It's like, hey, what do you get if you go to the first national bonk? You get bonked on the head. Or something along those lines. Is that a cow? Or a chicken? Or a balloon? I don't know, it looks like it's something straight out of Tumblr. We're just too spicy for them. That's all it is, CZ. We're just too spicy. Oh my god, it's the Microsoft man. You see how that he had MS on his chest? I think I'm fighting the Pirate Bay. Oh! That slowdown though. Now it's like Doom on a Switch. OG Doom, that is. I don't know why those pickups make me smaller. That boggles my mind. But anyway, Air Zonk, so far not a bad game. I could see myself going back to Air Zonk. It's up there with the likes of R-Type, so that's gonna be good. Oh, Newtopia 2. We already had Newtopia 1 and it was an RPG. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Okay, we're gonna skip Newtopia 2 because Newtopia 1 was an RPG. So that one probably is as well. New Adventure Island. Adventure Island rings a bell for some reason. Oh yeah, I've seen Adventure Island. I could have sworn though they have this on... Oh, I have a skateboard. Never mind. No, I don't. I could have sworn there was a port of this on the... Oh, I just missed something in the air. I think it was a boomerang. I could have sworn there's a port of this on the Master System. Because my friend had one. I could... That's where this game... Look, it might have been a very, very similar game, but... Oh, that's... It's a bit tricky because of... button configuration. Like, you hold B to run. But you also use B to attack. Now like I'm holding right now, and it's just doing the little slow jaunt. Now I mean, I guess if I'm only worrying and focusing on one thing at a time, it's alright, but... Wah wah. Soldier Blade. My money is on another R-Type clone. Soldier Blade. 1992. What a rough year for anyone who didn't have a SNES. Operation 1. Okay, it's another one of these. It's another shmup. Decent stuff. So far it plays smoothly. Oh, it's a bullet hell shmup. Well, it probably will be. Given the fact that these are my bullets, I'm sure there will eventually be enemy... Oh, I should have kept the other one. There'll eventually be enemy ones that are just as insane. Oh, I can launch that thing. Oh, frickin' lasers, guys. Frickin' lasers. Oh, the blue one was the lasers. Should have kept the green one. So the green one is the one I want. Oh, so if you pick up the same one that you already have, as you have it, it upgrades your stuff. Is that ship gonna help me? No. They were my boys getting wiped out. Oh, I get to fight some Gundams. I'm okay with destroying some Gundams, because it sucks. I'd rather much take it out. Here we go, we can take him down. I'll be back. Can't wait till 5 minutes. The whole screen becomes incomprehensible. Well, we're pretty much halfway there. I'm gonna skip the green one, even though that was the one I want. Ah, because, yeah, I wanted this. I wanted the extra upgraded blue one. I can just sit here and start wiping out the screen. Like, look at this. I don't even have to move and I'm killing stuff. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Oh, we got another blue one. Ah, it didn't upgrade again. Guess that might have been a bit too much to ask for. Okay. That seems a pretty good one as well. That was even more fun than R-Type, I'm not gonna lie. Bomberman 93. I mean, I played Super Bomberman, so I know how this is gonna go. Oh, this is like the... Well, I was gonna say it's like the Game Boy Advance one, but this obviously predates that. So this one has kind of a... Maybe not a story. The Unabomber. Was that in 93? That would be fitting. Somewhat poorly named by Hudson Soft. I don't know if it's the same general wannabe music, although it is not nice to have no power-ups. I miss putting out extra bombs, being faster, extra radius. That was a bit yikes. But hey, Super Bomberman improves on everything, because the Super Nintendo improves everything. So we're gonna, this will be the last of our TurboGrafx 16 games, but then we're gonna switch over to the PC Engine games. So we're about halfway. Lords of Thunder. This one is a super card system. Oh, a CD-ROM system. This better be more advanced, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. Lords of Thunder. Okay, this is not what I was expecting at all when I... Oh, here we go. This is what I was expecting. And this one had weird little elements in there too. Like, buy stuff in the shops between levels by the looks of it. Different worlds, different enemies, different everything. Oh, I get to go all Genji on it. I was talking about Overwatch with a guy in work the other day. Getting wrecked. Okay, so far this one is pretty decent too. Yep. No beef so far anyway. Oh, it's got some verticality to it too. Yeah, I have to say, I'm liking this one. As far as shmups and stuff go. It's okay to talk about Overwatch. I would assume Overwatch is still a thing. Because the guy was talking about how he plays paladins, and I'm like, oh, isn't that a poor man's Overwatch? And then I was explaining Overwatch and the characters and abilities and stuff to him. But that's it for TurboGrafx. We'll switch over to PC Engine. Now, the big problem with the PC Engine... Wait a minute, let me go back to alphabetical. Or, well, what I assumed was alphabetical, but it looks like it might be all over the place. We're going to just go by the list, basically. So the big problem with some of these games on the Japanese PC Engine side is that if they're anything other than a basic action game, they're in Japanese. So some games are completely out, but we'll give it a go. We'll start up with, not Kung Fu, but The Kung Fu. Whoa! 1987, wow, this one predates many of the others by like 5 and 6 years. Holy shit, that's a big sprite. Call me Liu Kang. This guy's pretty shredded though. So he auto walks. And I just need to worry about kicking these guys in the head. Taking out butterflies and stuff. And kicking out... I think I just kicked fireballs out of the air. Oh no. Oh, you can't attack while you're down, so I'm gonna have to jump over those rocks. I think those guys are on the way to Sephiroth's reunion. What's this? I tried hitting it in the air, but okay. Talk about the original walking simulator. Jasuke Necromancer. Let's use... I have a feeling this will be an RPG as well. Oh no. Dialogue. With English letters. We're gonna have to skip this one, it's an RPG. And not only is it an RPG, it's in Japanese! Galga 88. This one I know. Everyone knows Galga. You old RPG. Hey, don't badmouth RPG Maker. A friend of mine spent a shitload of time playing RPG Maker, one of the old ones, and he made some quality stuff in it. Okay, you know what? Turbo. Damn, I'm good. What was the Galaga game that was free roam? I don't recall. I mean, I only know the very base, like, the very basic, like, arcade version that everyone knows. That's the one I was thinking. You know, the one that they put into the, I think it was the loading screen of Ridge Racer. What even is this music? Other than galactic dancing, of course. Okay, well, it's Galaga. There's not much to talk about. Fantasy Zone. Oh, I know Fantasy Zone. And you want to know the only reason I know Fantasy Zone is because I learned it from Yakuza. I was always wondering, this little ship, this little main ship that you're using here, I always wondered what it was from. You could get, like in Shenmue and in Yakuza, you could get like little gachas of it. And I never knew what it was. You remember playing on the old Namcom Museum PS1 disc. There's 2 or 3 of those museums. So, if you could narrow it down, I mean, I'm sure you could find it easier. Those were cool though, because one of them had Pac-Man on it, Dig Dug was on there. My local place I used to rent PS1 games from most of the time had the first 2 discs. There was some other game on there. Well, of course there was a few on there, but there was one other game that I used to really love, but I can't remember what it is. I forgot those even existed until you brought it up. Wikipedia. That's what we do. Wikipedia. Okay, well, we all know, we know Fantasy Zone. Or some of us do. Thanks to, oh, Dragon Spirit. This screams RPG. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Area 1. Oh my god. It's original Panzer Dragoon. There's a Namco collection coming out on very soon. I don't know what's in it exactly. I know there is some type of Pac-Man in it, but it is a classic Namco thing. It's not the same arcade ones that we know. But the point is there might be some other similar games and all on it. I just grew a second head. Oh, it even allows you to drop 2 fireballs as bombs. Well, this is another one of these games. This is another one of the vertical scrollers. Not a bad game for sure. Oh, what killed me? I want to play old school Pac-Man on a PS5 Pro so you can truly experience the pinnacle of video game perfection. Well, it could happen. It could happen. Pac-Man is on the PS4, so I'm sure Pac-Man in some way is going to appear on the PS5. Apparel Gate Ball. Or since Japanese pronunciation, it's probably Apparel Gata Ball. I have no idea what I'm picking. Oh my god. What is happening? This is a sport I do not know. I've never been this confused in my life. It's like fake croquet or something. And now, get him out of here. It's not croquet, it's gate ball. Apparently that's what they call croquet in Japan. Oh, this is the game we already played. This is the strategy game. Yeah. We had this one in English as well. This is the strategy game basically. I would like this. I would probably enjoy this if I sat down and played it in the English version, obviously. But it's not something you can mess around with for real quick on a stream. It's basically like Advance Wars and that kind of stuff. But I will say, if you go back and check out the English version, it looks pretty good. It looks like it could be Dungeon Explorer. Didn't we already play this? I think this was in English too. Yeah, this one was in English as well. That was an RPG, so that one was off. Newtopia, that was one we skipped. PC Genjin, well, based on the look of it, it's probably bonk. But we'll try it anyway. Oh, maybe it's not the same one. Oh, there are cricket video games. There are even cricket video games on modern platforms. So this is bonk of some capacity. There's like Brian Lara Cricket and like the Ashes 2019 or 2020 or whatever it is. There are big, relatively high-profile cricket games for the 7 people out there that like it. And they're probably all the guys I used to work with. I used to work with a bunch of Indian and Pakistani guys, and they absolutely loved cricket. So I wonder what the difference between this bonk game and the English one is. Are they just different versions of the same game? Like Mario 2 in Japan and Mario 2 everywhere else? Or is like one of them bonk 1 and one of them bonk 2? Or even the animation is different. When I get my big galaxy brain. Okay, well, it's more bonk. Eves is an RPG. We are gonna have to skip that one, just like before. Oh, Super Darius. Everyone knows Darius. Ooh, the PC Engine CD-ROM system. I do like that they have the animation for all that and all too. That's a nice touch. The disc spins up and all this stuff. That's it, Dolby. Fam, what are you Dolbying me up for? Oh, I need to turn on turbo for this. There we go. Mashing buttons just doesn't always work. Yeah, Darius is one of the R-Type clones. Oh, we got some armor. So we can upgrade our bombs, our missile, and our armor. We're doing better. We're doing better. 1, 2, 1. Oh no. That looks like it's gonna have... Oh, wipeout. Oh, we lost everything. I didn't even see that other one. The Genji and Hike clans. That's quite a name for a game. I had a feeling it might have been the ninja game we played before. It's quite more elaborate by the looks of it. Oh, it's a similar enough game. Although, what is up with some of these animations and stuff? Whoa, talk about everything being on screen at once. Now, this game is a mindfuck. That probably says, like, you suck. Okay. That game was a sensory overload. Superstar Soldier. This is clearly an R-Type clone. Because of course it is. In the year XXX. Yeah, here it is. All the talk about shmups and so many of them being in here. Actually, isn't this based on the UI and all that as well? This looks like it could be a sequel or a different version of... Oh, I was getting wrecked. I didn't realize it. This could be a sequel or a different version of one of the ones we played in English. And I will say, I do prefer the vertical scrolling shooters over to regular ones. You know, I should go back actually, and the dude I bought my arcade machine from, he had one of the World War II ones, like, what is it, 1942 or whatever they're called, I don't remember. But he has one of those, maybe I'll buy that off him. Oh, this is my kind of bullet hell. I'm not picking up that, that will change my shot back to something else, won't it? We want blue ones. Or maybe a yellow one, that's new. Oh yeah. Flame on. Green. Lasers. Oh, nuke. Oh, I got my little double dudes. Oh no! I didn't mean to pick that up. Yeah, so I'm digging this one. But again, we know all about it. Yeah, 1942 is good fun. Another vertical one, that's good stuff. Dai Makayamura. Isn't that like Japanese for body pillow? Oh, it's Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, it's not Ghouls and Ghosts. It's oh, well, I guess it would be Ghouls and Ghosts because it's only Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh shit! On the SNES. Hey, everyone knows this one. You know, I should know this. I should have recognized the name because I actually have a Japanese arcade board of what's it? Ghosts and Goblins. Oh no, I'm a duck. Of course, everyone knows Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins. Although, oh shit, this looks like it's a version, a port of the arcade one, which the Super Nintendo isn't. So Super Ghouls and Ghosts is technically a different game, I guess, than regular Ghouls and Ghosts. Kind of makes sense, because At the start, it did have like the ROM check and RAM check and all coming up, which comes up at pretty much the start of all the arcade games. The Legend of Valkyrie. Seems like it's going to be another RPG. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, it's another RPG style game, I guess. Yeah. Unfortunately, we won't get too far in that. Aldenez. Aldines? Aldenez? Aldines? 80-20. Whoa! 2020. That's fitting. Oh, it says Earth. Is it going to be in ruins? Is there going to be coronavirus lockdowns? Murderous bees. What are they called? Murder hornets. Oh, it's another shmup. I guess there's not too much to say about shmups. Is this thing dying and coming back to try to kill me again? Yeah, they really did. I mean, if you look at the Jetsons is set in 2004 or so. I think it's like 2004. Imagine that. They had flying cars. An arduous day at the office was pushing a button like 7 times. But now here we are in 2020 and everything sucks. Congratulations, instead of getting your flying mech to get to work, you can now have a smartphone or CPU that is 5 to 10% better than the one you massively paid for a year ago. Yeah, stuff like this is seeing their hopes and stuff for the years and the technological progress. It's kind of making me a little bit salty. Lose faith in humanity just a little bit. That's a huge... Can I fire them backwards? No, they're doing... Oh, they're kind of off by themselves. Oh! Did not expect that. Come out of nowhere. Saire Senshi Spriggan. My money's on RPG for this one. Whenever I think of Spriggan, I think of the... Oh, no, it's a shmup. Oh, I got myself mixed up for a second. I thought it was the green guy. Whenever I think of Spriggans, I think of the, like, almost female tree enemies from Morrowind. Now this is a bullet hell. We're 20 seconds into the first level and you already can't see half the screen. Because who needs to be able to see, am I right? Seeing is like power armor. Power armor's for pussies. According to the Duke, at least. guy's with me, isn't he? No, he got wrecked. Oh, now they're just straight up homing. This is brilliant. I like the ones that kill everything. Well, I can't complain about this. It's still a decent enough game. A nice vertical shmup. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, Newtopia 2 we have to skip because it's an RPG. Gradius! We all know Gradius. Oh, that classic Konami logo, back when it still meant something. Am I right? Oh, it could just be me. It could be because it's on the PC Engine. But this does feel a little slow. Maybe I need power-ups. There we go, speed up. Oh! Landed right into the ground. Salamander. We're about, looks like it's maybe 2/3 or 3/4 of the way through this Japanese section. More Konami. Okay, this one feels like the improved version of what we just played. Because it's faster, it's smoother, it's everything. No, you don't buy the speed up starter packs or anything. You have to go into their casinos, not casinos, their arcades, and play their pachinko of your favorite franchise that they've completely let destroy, and just die to, oh, speaking of dying, die into time and just being abused. But yeah, that one seems good. Salamander seems a lot more polished. Super Momotaru Densetsu 2. So Densetsu means legend. Or secret or something along those lines. Legend, really. Do I get to be a ninja on TV? Oh no, I think I picked another RPG. I can't skip dialogue. Japan, you crazy. Okay, we're gonna try something. Okay. I can't understand Japanese knockoff Mario Party. We'll go with Ninja Ryukiden. Well, Ryu means dragon, so could this be that? No. Yeah, Dragon Ninja. Isn't that what we played before? The shmup one? No, it's not the same game. Oh, it's Ninja Gaiden! am the guidingest of the ninjas. They call me Ryu Hayabusa. Check out my ninja abilities. I mean, he's hanging by his fingertips there. Then again, I guess he is a ninja. Don't I have an ability or a power? I guess I don't have the other one. Whoa, the way the background moves. It's like it's on some weird conveyor belt. Yo, dog, I heard you like frames. Well, you're in the wrong place here. Oh, that's right. I can... I was going to say I can jump off the wall to get over him, but... I didn't even know Ninja Gaiden was on the TurboGrafx. Star Parodier. You learn something every day. I'm guessing Shmup again. No, was that Bomberman? What? Bomberman! Battle Caesar! PC Engine! I'm gonna be a PC Engine. I'm gonna be so meta. I'm killing... Well, it is a Shmup anyway. And I'm controlling the PC Engine, which is the console it's on. Picking up the hue cards, which is the media it's on. Game. Oh, I got Big Bomb. Big Bomberman. It's a little bit bubblegum. But it's... Whoa! Master Blaster. Yeah, it's a little bit bubblegum, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Most of the shmups are kind of the same. Spriggan Mark II. We played Spriggan 1 earlier. I'm sure this is just improved and all as usual. Bit more refined. Voice samples. Very surprised at quality voice samples there. Oh, you can turn backwards and shoot. Oh, wow, you need to be fast here. Their bullets, when they shoot them, are fast. I was kind of expecting a lot like the other games, where stuff is slower and you have time to move, but... Conlon, Greg. I always think it's funny when you've got a game released in Japan, possibly only in Japan, in Japanese, and then everyone just has standard English names. Like they'll be talking a mile a minute in Japanese, and then suddenly the name Greg comes up. Hajime no Ippo, Greg. Mada mada mada! Jack! be like watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, those are fast shots. But yeah, so far I'm a fan of the Spriggan series. This one's pretty cool. This guy has my back as well. Whichever way I turn, he turns the opposite. Nandate? Sasuke! Yeah, the TurboGrafx could do some decent quality voice samples. Greg must be the pilot. I'm just waiting for it to blow up, come on. Oh, it's turned against us. How dare you, Greg? I think they got us. I think we're doomed. Oh, hang on a minute. I think stuff is okay. Stuff was crashing, but it should be back now. Okay. Software go boom. So that's enough Spriggan for the moment. Spriggan 2. Now, this is the one that kills me. This kills me that this is on here in this form. Snatcher is here. Snatcher, a famous, almost infamous game, you could say, by Kojima himself. However, Snatcher is a very dialogue-heavy game. And because it's dialogue-heavy, being in Japanese does nothing for us. See, I have a European copy. Act 1, Snatch. I guess they didn't think that one through. Snatch means something different here. Yeah, see, can't really do anything if you don't speak the language. But stuff like Snatcher and Psychonauts is actually where a lot of the Metal Gear stuff came from. So you have stuff like Meryl is in some of these games. But who knows, maybe someday, because I have an analog, no, I was going to say Super NT. I have an analog Mega SG, which works with the legit Sega Mega CD, which is what I have my copy of Snatcher on. Maybe someday I'll stream an English version of Snatcher. But for now, it will have to die in obscurity on here. Gradius 2, Gopher no Yabo. So we know Gradius. We're almost there. There's only, what is it, 2, 4, there's about, I think it was 6 more games, including this one to go. We get to pick different. You get to pick different loadouts. So it comes in kind of handy.
Deploy them all.
See, there it is again. You've got a Japanese game with English voice samples. So you can definitely tell that this is... oh, there's the one we want to kill. You can definitely tell that this is the second one, the improved one. Runs better. Looks better. Oh, and then I just get wrecked. It's more advanced in pretty much every way. No, no, I wanted the extra speed up. Oh, fire dragon. Coming up behind me. Cho Anarchy. Anarchy means brother, so... Big brother, little brother, something brother. I mean, it's no... What's that other game? Hong Kong 86? Hong Kong 88? Whatever it is. Hong Kong 96? We will be strangely androgynous, dude. Oh, wow. I didn't even really get a chance to see anything. There's a lot of background and foreground stuff going on. It almost feels like it's a wannabe Space Jesus game. Speedo up! I like some of the designs with some of the robot enemies. Oh, this has become a bit bullet helly. Oh, I wasn't even hurting him at first. Yes. Oh, I got a hyper beam. Oh, now it's coming in from a weird angle. Ah. Died. Ah! It's on it! The main reason why everyone should really buy this. Because it means you can get a copy of Rondo of Blood for less than several €100. So Rondo is pretty much probably the most famous TurboGrafx game. Or PC Engine game.
Niemand glaubte, dass es in Zukunft zu einer Bedrohung kommt.
I can't skip this.
Auf der Schattenseite des Friedens und des Wachstums gab und gibt es aber auch immer das Böse.
You speak in German. Hence why there's Japanese subtitles, I guess.
Das Wachstum abzulehnen und bezeichnen den Frieden als Degeneration. Wir haben uns hier versammelt, um die Mächte der Finsternis mit unserem verfluchten Blut zu rufen. Wir wollen, dass sie die Welt regieren. Wir erwarten lächelnd den Niedergang der Welt.
It's alive. Alive.
Nach 100 Jahren ist der Böse wieder auferstanden.
See, I know this isn't an RPG, and because of what game it actually is, I'm gonna sit through this.
Liebt die Nacht. Schlürft das Blut von jungen Frauen und lebt ewig. Der Burgherr des Teufelsschlosses, der Herr des Bösen, Graf Dracula ist auferstanden.
Dracula. go. Rondo of Blood time. Not the inferior, shitty Dracula exports. Richter. Look, it even had badass old school anime. And that music. Dude. Any Castlevania fan knows that. Oh. Much exposition means a lack in efficient gaming experience. Well, in this game's case, it might be somewhat forgiven. They're trying to build a big story, a big fancy experience.
Yeah.
With some big fancy graphics. So basically, if you've ever played Dracula X on the SNES and think, oh yeah, that's the real new Dracula game. No, that's the shitty bastardized port of this game, because the Super Nintendo, as great as it was, couldn't run this. Castle in the background, ominous. Oh yeah, we got the moonwalk. Everyone loves the moonwalk. It's funny because when you look at it, just hit on the stairs. I need to just brute force my way up. I know you can wait and there's other ways around, but there were some improvements in Super Castlevania 4 that aren't in this, which can take a little bit of getting used to, like omnidirectional whip, the ability to use gadgets on the stairs, but hey, it's a terrible night to have a curse. Apparently the last boss in Rondo is mad hard. Oh, you got that sick straight punch. Okay, they're not as difficult as I expected. The very first one I ran into, I was thinking, man, maybe it's the boss. I haven't played Rondo in a significant amount of time. I mean, off the top of my head, that I can remember. Oh, sup, Super Dragon. That is the boss. He has his own health bar. Yeah, last time I can actually remember playing Rondoys. In the Wii days. When that was current. Will we get the music? Will we get the music? Here we go. And yes, we got the pause in midair. Of course, it's not as cool as the Super Castlevania 4 music, but then again, what is? So as much as I want to just sit around and play this for like the rest of the stream, I can't. We only have 3 more games to go, one of which is Bomberman 94. So we will worry about just getting these last 3 done. So I'm assuming this is going to be just a slight upgrade on Bomberman 93, which we played in English. It definitely feels faster. And there's power-ups. Oh, I almost murdered myself with that one. So I can jump with this. I can jump over walls and stuff. Oh, turns them into coins to pick up. So I guess there is an incentive to leave as many alive as possible. But hey, it's Bomberman. We know Bomberman. Bomberman Panic Bomber and Ginga Fuki Densetsu Sapphire. Well, let's try Bomberman again. A different Bomberman. What is happening? I've got a big story. It's like the Legend of Bomberman. This is a more elaborate looking world map. Probably the same type of game. Oh no! Not at all. This is like a Dr. Mario game. This I was not expecting. Oh, so it doesn't go anyone's touching, it's just the ones in a line. I still can't believe this is what they gave me for a Bomberman game. Unexpected is not the word. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh, can't. Oh, I have a feeling that's gonna just explode and kill me. Oh, never mind. I don't fully understand this. Combo, if I can get the red ones in. Oh, that's dangerous. This game is all over the place. Oh wow, I won. I was too busy concentrating on my side. I didn't even look at the enemy side. Okay, well, we know how that Bomberman game works. That kind of columns Dr. Mario jobber. But anyway, on to our last game. Ginga Fuke Densetsu Sapphire. What kind of game will this be? It's got a sweet anime chick on the cover though. I'm guessing shmup, by the looks of it. Whoa, it's got 3D graphics. God, it's my favorite anime weeb simulator. I'm gonna pick pinkish purple haired tsundere chick. $20.92. If we don't have all these crazy flying things by 2092, I will not be happy. They've already lied to us about what we're getting in 2020. Backgrounds look cool though. Oh, and they have a really nice animation to bring stuff in from the other perspective. Okay, this game is pretty cool. Oh my god. Things morphing from Sean Connery. You see it underneath, it's like, where did you learn to fly? Where did you learn to fly? Oh, I looked away for a split second. I got destroyed. This thing is giving Star Fox a run for its money with all its polygons. Laser showers. Must be a boss. No, just a big ship. Well, I was about to say I don't think this will end up as a bullet hell. But it's... oh shit. It's not far off. Look at that. We'll play this one the game over because it is the last. You'll come in contact with an unidentified object. Yeah, this is the last game, so we will play this one too. Till death and or completion. Death will come first. The sweet release of death. Oh, the other one. Oh, it's kind of a usual nuke. Kill everything on screen jobber. Oh, no. I was... well, I guess that's that. came sooner than expected. We can switch back to our core mini. So that's it. That's our first, my first proper ever experience outside of just playing Splatterhouse and Rondo on the Virtual Console on the Wii, of playing the TurboGrafx and the PC Engine and its vast library of games. There's a bit of sarcasm in there almost, but it's interesting to say the least. I don't know how I feel about it. There was definitely some good games in there, some ones we didn't really get to choose or really get to play much of and make an opinion on because, well, they were RPGs and they would have taken too long to do in a stream. But there were definitely some good stuff, like some shooters and some shmups and whatnot as well. They were fun. I thought they might get a bit repetitive if there were so many of them, or maybe just so many clones that ended up being so low quality, but some of them were pretty damn good. That one at the end, a couple of other ones, Spriggan 2 was another one that comes to mind as well. That was pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to bounce out here. I'll leave it here for the night. We've gone through all of these at this point. It's taken roughly about 2 hours. It's a shame that some of the other ones are still in Japanese. I mean, I'm not expecting them to translate them, but then again, at the same time, did they even get European or American releases? Like Snatcher, for example. That would have been great to have in English, to play easy on here. And there's other stuff like Ninja Gaiden and that other ninja game we played at the start. But hey, that's it for the moment. Anyway, peace out everyone. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for watching, shooting the shit with me in stream chat as always. Until next time, whatever it is. Actually, you know what will be? Tomorrow will be the PlayStation 5 reveal gameplay thingy. So I'll be live streaming that. Be sure to check that one out. But in the meantime, thanks for joining everyone. And I am Audi 5000G.